There is a specific kind of silence that only exists at 3 a.m. It is heavy, oppressive, and totally devoid of external noise or variables. To reach the resident, an intruder must clear for consecutive spatial barriers. The external gate, lobby doors, elevator access, and the fourth-floor apartment door. This final threshold cannot be bypassed externally. It requires physical interaction from someone inside. To break the seal, the architecture creates a perfectly sealed system. A forced physical breach from the outside street is a logical impossibility. Then, exactly at 3 a.m., electronic buzz from the wall intercom shatters that baseline. The immediate human instinct is to rationalize the anomaly. Assuming a drunk neighbor mashed the wrong keypad, that assumption keeps the psychological illusion of safety intact. But that minor annoyance requires action. To check the monitor, the resident throws off the covers and willingly steps out of the locked bedroom, entering the exposed transitional space of the hallway. The lure of a mundane interaction finally compromises the internal perimeter, drawing the resident from their primary sanctuary and into the hallway. The intercom monitor flickers on, feeding black and white video from the lobby camera. The brightly lit lobby is completely empty. The street outside is dead, but the moment the talk button is pressed, the speaker crackles with ragged, wet breathing. Someone is hyperventilating. Directly into the lobby microphone, a voice breaks through the static. Crying and pleading, it begs to be buzzed up, claiming there is an immediate lethal threat right behind them. The brain struggles to process the contradiction. The voice is screaming for its life, demanding immediate physical intervention, yet the camera feed remains totally devoid of movement. The resident's sensory loop is broken, with the audio and visual evidence and direct opposition accurately assessing the location and nature of the danger is impossible. Suddenly, the sobbing stops. A long dead silence hangs in the air. Before the voice speaks again, the panic is entirely gone, replaced by a cold, deadpan delivery. The pitch of the voice, the cadence of the words, the exact tone of desperation it registers. The desperate voice begging for its life, on the intercom, was an exact duplicate of the resident's own voice. The resident backs away violently, bumping into a hallway table, and grabs a heavy bronze statue, white-knuckling it like a weapon. The speaker crackles again. The perfectly calm copy of their own voice echoes back, detailing exactly what they are doing. It describes the bronze statue in their right hand, and notes that their knuckles are turning white. The physical sanctuary has failed. The predator is not outside, attempting to bypass the external security. It is already inside the walls. Observing every real-time defensive reaction, this abstract animation shows the mechanics of the visual deception. The empty lobby camera feed is actually a synthesized, closed technological loop, completely severing the true line of sight to the outside. The voice reveals its intent. The lobby feed was never about showing a person outside. It was a mechanism to pull the resident out of the bedroom and into the center of the apartment. The blue light of the screen violently tears with static and cuts to absolute black. The intercom is completely dead, permanently, cutting off the only connection to the outside world. Every defensive measure taken was a response to a signal that was never real. By trying to protect themselves, the resident has moved exactly where they were needed. The heavy 3 a.m. silence rushes back into the apartment. The quiet no longer provides an aura of protection. It operates as a suffocating trap. The resident stands paralyzed in the hallway. The spatial distance between themselves and the threat collapses to zero from the pitch black darkness of the now vacated bedroom. Just 20 feet down the hall, someone distinctly clears their throat. The victim has willingly unlocked their final sanctuary, abandoning the safety of the bedroom and sealing the predator inside the dark with them.